So this video is going to be covering the future of this channel. Things will be changing from how often I post and what I'll be posting and where you'll find the content that I've already posted, because that will not be as available as it was. And that is all due to YouTube guidelines and standards and them cracking down on my channel as well as some others. So I'm going to be getting into all of that. First, just to cover what I'm smoking on my Peterson B10. And then a viewer of the channel contacted me and sent me this blend of Burley Choice or Kentucky Choice from Pipes and stuff and Schwab's in Lexington, Kentucky. So I'll be covering that foreseeable future on the channel and reviewing this blend as well as another that will be coming in the following 2 to 3 weeks, something like that. So I assume many of you are returning viewers and some of you are going to be new. So let me just cover some background and catch you up on what's going on. I did post on my channel through the community page, on the Facebook as well, and then my Patreon channel, what happened. Recently, as of last week, YouTube sent me a message saying my whole channel is demonetized. Just over time, with the tobacco content, and it is pertaining to the tobacco content, it is just contrary to their guidelines and therefore cannot be monetized. I somewhat expected this eventually, but I was optimistic. And lo and behold, I'm not the only one this has happened to, especially recently. It seems like they've had a recent crackdown on the matter. They've hit other pipe channels, Stuff and Things. I don't know if they hit Mutton Chop. I haven't paid attention, but it has happened to others. It has happened to those outside of the pipe channel. I follow some gun and ammo channels, and it's happened to them. It has happened to cigar channels as well. So it's just not a, woe is me, I'm being specifically targeted. It's just this community, and it's a community of more of those who enjoy the look down indulgences, whether it's Second Amendment rights for us in the United States, or it's tobacco and those pleasures. So how is that affecting things? Well, I started this channel without expecting nor having any type of monetary value or expecting monetary value. But as time has gone on and it being a good hobby, and I'm grateful for you guys, there has been financial support, and that has been beneficial. I am a pastor, and I don't know what you know about pastors. Most of us are not living in luxury, despite some of the big headline guys that catch the media. But it was just a nice side income that wasn't dependent on, but offered more freedom. Certainly freedom for buying tobacco to review, upgrading equipment like the camera or pipes or what have you. So things just to simply put back into the channel, or potential trips for interviews, things like that. So it was for that purpose, and it became an additional benefit and blessing for myself and the family. And so with these guidelines putting more in stone and placed, and with a lack of monetary value, I don't want to support YouTube as I have. I want to give my time and energy to avenues that are going to be more of a benefit for me and a more benefit for you, especially benefiting platforms that are not going to be contradictory to what I post. So again, starting off with what's going to go ahead. I'm not abandoning YouTube altogether. So if you, I want to say up front, first off, thank you for those who've been supporting me through YouTube membership. A number of you have. I am really grateful. And some of you haven't, and I'm so grateful for your subscriptions and your views. And so therefore, I will continue to post about once a month on YouTube to continue to have folks find this channel altogether. Because let's be honest, so there's going to be other avenues, and there are other avenues that I'll get into in a moment. YouTube's king. It still is. And a lot of guys go through YouTube, just like I did, many of you did, to find assistance in the pipe tobacco world. And so I want to continue that. I will be posting occasionally, just with no monetary value or expectation of that. I will be posting videos that can be an assistance, though they will be few, because my desire is to ultimately get the channel back to a monetary value, to post other things that are dealing with either theology or reading material, what have you, like Tolkien dogmatics, which I put off for a number of months. I really like to get back to. So I will be removing, even though I'll be posting about once a month, I will be removing previous pipe tobacco, especially like pipe review material that has been flagged, things that are not fully monetized. That will slowly be taken off. You will not be able to find it. I will leave some items here and there that are of notes that are easily looked for, but by and large, they will be moved over. And that goes into, well, where will I be posting most of my content? A number of you mentioned in comments on Facebook, Patreon, even the community note, Rumble. And Rumble will be an avenue, and I will be pursuing that. I don't have much experience with Rumble. I have an account. I just haven't really posted on it. I will give it a go. I'll be posting things on there as well. So you will be seeing that. If you are someone who wants to try that out, absolutely. I will post a link to Rumble below, and I would love your support there. Is that going to be a permanent option? I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to try it out. Rumble isn't YouTube. I don't know what support it's going to receive, and there's going to be a line where just to determine if it's going to be worth it or not. So it may be, and it may be just fine. But I will post on Rumble more of my videos, but most of my energy is going to be focused on Patreon. I have a Patreon account. I think the number don't know that. Guys, I'm not great at marketing, nor have I desired to be focused on that. I don't post it on my videos. There's a link under everyone, but I don't hardly ever mention it. Just randomly will I mention it, because that hasn't been a focus. But a lot of you have been Patreon supporters, and I'm grateful for it, especially recently. I haven't even asked, but you guys knew that support would be welcomed, and you jumped in to support that account. So, and I have added, there's not only like a $1, just a support member level where there's not a lot of perks, but you're just seeking to support me. There's a $3 the Spurgeon Club member support level tier that has been going on for a while. And then there's a third level that I just recently added that is about $7.50 or so. If you're paying in euros, it might be a little different, but that has all the perks of the second tier level, plus more of some live stream that eventually I will be doing more of. And then I do have a Teespring site where I have merchandise, and you can buy, and there will be a discount for that for those who are third tier. So that's going to be available. It's not required. If you're like, well, I'm not going to be supporting you in that way, that's okay. I'll still support or throw things on Rumble and occasionally on YouTube, so you can still get access to much of what I post in those avenues. So that is going to be available. So all that to say, just go over things. YouTube, there will be less. I will be posting things on here time to time, probably about every month. I will keep things going here. So your support here is still welcomed and desired. Rumble will be one I'll be going to, and I will be posting things that I have posted previously on YouTube on there as well. Reviews, 101 assistance, pipe tobacco 101, things like that. And then everything else is going to go to Patreon, and we will slowly work on getting all those things over. So be mindful, those things are coming. It is what it is. It's unfortunate, but again, I'm thankful for you guys, how you've been supportive, how many of you have voiced that you will happily follow me wherever I go. Man, that means a lot. So I do want to reciprocate that support and try to give things back to you as we go on. So guys, that's all I have. I want to thank you again. I hope you've had a blessed week, and we will talk to you very soon.